What's up, everybody? It's the Elite X1 coming to you again with another episode of the Pop Culture SHOCKCAST. Today we're checking out Payday 2. Payday 2, sequel to Payday the Heist. It was a PlayStation 3 and PC only release. The original was anyway by Overkill Games, and the sequel is now a multi-plat that is on the Xbox 360, the PS3, and the PC. I'm currently playing the PC version of the game, and it's available on Steam right now for $29.99. I personally pre-purchased the game. I've been playing it since the end of July. I was playing the beta, so I have the career criminal edition of the game. So you're going to notice some things on my menu when I go into my inventory, that some of my prices are going to be a little bit lower because I ordered that pack. I get 10% off on anything that I buy in game. Now right now on my title screen, you see my character, and he's kind of turned to the side, so you can't get a good look at my custom mask that I made, but that's something else they added to this game. Quick overview of everything here. Safe house right now, really not much to it. They kind of just didn't do anything as far as the customization of the safe house, but the safe house is a really good thing for new gamers to do. Go to the safe house and just like test out the game. I'm gonna go ahead and run into this right now, just show you what the safe house looks like. What they initially told us before the game came out was that we were going to be able to customize the safe house. Not quite in the game yet. There are a couple of things that I'm going to show you that aren't quite in the game, and that customization of the safe house is definitely one of those things that's missing right now. So this is the safe house, and as you can see, kind of looks pretty crappy, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and go downstairs to the secret lair. I'm getting some slowdown for some reason here. I don't know why. Never got any slowdown before. But anyway, this is the CrimeNet computer. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put my mask on because it won't let me do anything until I put this mask on. Right, so here you can kind of just look around, see what's going on outside your safe house, you know, see what's going on in your safe house. This is CrimeNet. This is where you're gonna go, and this is where you're going to basically find your heist that you go on in single player or multiplayer. We'll get into that a little bit later. Let me sprint through here right now. This is the training room, which you can pick locks, use your saw to go through, use key cards, whatnot, just to kind of practice going through doors and whatnot. So you know, like I said, this is pretty good because it lets you practice some of the stuff in this game. Let's see. And you'll hear Bane, who's the guy who basically tells you everything that you need to do in the game, as far as like what you're trying to accomplish in your missions and all. Now this is my offshore account ticker, and this is the money that I have to spend. This is my spending money. This is my offshore account. This is how much I've heisted so far. So let's see. And here, this is the mask room, and that's my mask that I got right now that I'm wearing. This is my mask that I got for buying the Career Criminal Edition, and every mask that you make and keep will be displayed up on this wall. Every gun that you have bought will be up on this wall. This is the shooting gallery. This is the room that lets you toy around with drilling, picking, or blowing open the safe doors. And if you play Payday 1, you know how tedious drilling is on this game. So just a quick run through of that. Like I said, you can just kind of go and, you know, just toy around in here, kind of learn the game, kind of feel the game out a little bit. All right, so let's get out of this. Let's go back to the main menu, and there you can see my guy. He's kind of facing forward, and what you see on the side, I'm a level 33, and I'm got 14 skill points in my mastermind skill, 7 in my enforcer skill. I've got $311,556 $1,000, and I've got 36,600 in my offshore account, which I can't really touch because it's supposed to be like for your retirement from being a criminal. Alright, so skills. We're going to check these out. There are 4 skill trees. I mean, there are 4 classes, and there are 4 skill trees. I mean, there are 3 skill trees, or 3 tiers of skills. I mean, or lines of skills in every class. So as you can see, I've gone through my mastermind. I've aced a few things, and you know, you kind of spec out that first point, and they give you like whatever special item that class has. Like the mastermind has a medic bag you can put down for everyone. The enforcer has an ammo bag. The technician can put down trip mines, and the ghost can put an ECM jammer down. It'll stop pages from going off when you disable guards. It'll open certain doors once you level it up. It does quite a few things. I've got my cable ties where I can tie people up. I've got my endurance. I've got fast learner, so I get a little bit more XP. I've got inside man, which I can buy assets, so I can get inside man assets on jobs. Smooth talker, if I knock somebody out, I can take their pager and talk. I've got quite a few things. I've got dominator, which intimidates non-special enemies. And then if I can make someone surrender, like a guard or whatever, I can actually convert him with the Joker skill and make him work for me. And he'll, you know, basically help us if we're shooting it out with police officers or whatever. And then there's a couple other things like, you know, pistol Messiah, you get down by the cops. If you kill one of them while you're down, you get revived, kind of like the Borderlands Second Wind. You can revive crew members faster. They've got one that's called Stockholm Syndrome, where if you get downed, a civilian can actually revive you if they're close enough. And then you got other things like, you know, you can use on the other trees, like, you know, suppression, stun resistance. If you get hit by a taser, you've got the berserker who can get more health, the lower more damage if his health is lower. You know, he gets that saw blade you saw on the door in the training facility in the safe house. He actually gets a saw that can just saw open stuff quickly. Technician gets like a lot of things. He actually gets sentry guns, you know, which they're okay. They're a little bit better once you level them up. You know, you get stuff to make the drill work faster, drill not break down as much. Trip mines, lower the cost of crafting. And then your ghost is what exactly it implies. He's a stealth class. So with him, you can sprint. You can take less fall damage. If you have to kill someone, you can body bag them and hide the bag somewhere. Specialize in SMGs. Deal more damage with silenced weapons. Just, you know, martial arts where you're most likely to knock somebody out. Be less suspicious. You know, loot items and pick up more value for it. You know, lock picking expert. This is like a class you play when you really want to stealth. If you really want to stealth a mission, this is what you want to have on your team. You know, you kind of need like all the classes to round themselves out. So next thing is the inventory, and I just unlocked some the last time I played, so excuse that. But this is pretty much everything that I've bought so far. And you see you've got the stats on the side, and you got your secondary weapons, you got your body armor, you've got your different things. Since I have not put any points in the other skills, I do not have these other three things, and one of them is actually can be one or the other. This is actually both for the technician, I believe. I don't know why he has two special items, but he can choose one or the other. And then your mask, which, you know, you pick the standard masks, you pick your character you want to play as, you pick your masks, you buy a new mask if you want to once they get unlocked, and then you just start like putting the decals and everything that you unlock and the colors you unlock and craft your own mask. Now all of this stuff costs. All of it, everything on this game costs money, from buying these weapons to crafting a mask. Everything it costs, and it's pretty expensive, so you know, be very wary about what you buy and what skills you buy, because when you have to respec them, that's going to cost you also, and then you're going to have to buy those skills that you choose to buy in place of it. So let's take a look at this weapon that I'm using right here. It's a pretty powerful gun, the M38 rifle. See that scope on it right there? I put that scope on it. That's one of my mods that I put on this weapon. I'm going to go ahead to the modification menu. I do not have any of these mods unlocked, and the reason for that is because you get them all randomly. You don't really get to pick when you're going to get like a silencer or a stock or, you know, a scope. It just kind of happens at the end of the match. So let's get out of this and let's go over to CrimeNet, and you will see exactly what it is that I am welcome to crime.net. This is the server browser for Payday the Heist. This is where you come in and find all the games or all the heists that you can actually play. And I'm gonna see if I can find someone sitting in a lobby. Let's see. Servers are just kind of coming and going pretty fast here. Okay, let's try 4 stores here. It's only 2 guys sitting in there, and hopefully we can get in and get a full team. Okay. And it looks like this is starting up pretty quickly. This is good. Okay. Let's see, guys. See what these assets look like. These are the 4 stores. These are the 4 stores that we have to rob. Okay, and this is what we'll be facing if the police come our way. And let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and change my loadout on my secondary, because obviously these guys are not gonna go in quiet, so I'm not going in quiet either. I'm gonna get my shotgun and my heaviest armor ready. I don't see anybody with a silenced weapon at all. So I'm not going to have a silenced weapon either. I'm going to go in with everything I can take in to do some serious damage when the police come.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Okay. And right now we're in what they call casing mode, because we haven't put our masks on yet. So we're actually just able to walk around and just kind of check out things. But because we got this body armor on, it's going to be a little suspicious to some of the people that see us. Now we had like the light armor and didn't have the body armor on, it might not be so bad. Somebody's get detected by a camera or something, I think, because I see a question mark on him. We've got this guy in the alleyway on his cell phone. Now we gotta watch out, because once we put our masks on, this guy is going to try to call the cops. So I'm
Okay,
gonna go ahead
hit
and
it.
get this
Right
guy.
out. Down on the ground.
Get down.
Professional doesn't need to kill those people, you know?
Front leaning
Yeah,
right.
well, he didn't get
What'd I
down,
say?
and I'm not gonna keep asking people to get down.
Oh, that must be full of
If they don't get
valuables.
down,
I can
they're gonna
understand
get
why
it.
Clyde
Get
wants
down on
this
the
to save
ground.
money.
Alright? And I've got cable ties, so I tie people down. Just basically to keep them.
Down on the ground. Yo, Dallas, follow me. What's up, Dallas? My six. Damn, all of you down.
Alright? And the reason I'm tying guys up is because by doing that, if one of us gets captured, we can trade one of the tie-strapped hostages for a release of one of our teammates. Now I'm going to drill this safe. He's drilling that safe. Now, if we had C4, one of us had C4 in our skill tree unlocked, we would actually be able to use shape charge and blow these safes open quickly. Or if someone had the lock picking skill, they could pick the lock. So it's going to take around 150 seconds for all of this to
Follow me. Get your hands up.
these police officers.
Okay, that's 15,000. I'll get the driver to pick you guys up.
Alright. I'm going to hang close to these drills because they tend to break down a lot. And there you go. Broke down that quick. I'm going to restart this one, and I'm pretty sure that other one's about to break down too, and it just did. So I was hoping the other guy would stay close, but he didn't, so I have to restart this one too. Okay, let me switch to this gun for a little range. Alright. And we got a police assault coming. Let me reload. And one of the things about the game is these levels, sometimes a lot of this stuff is randomized. Like sometimes there'll be one safe, sometimes there'll be two safes, sometimes there'll be no safe, sometimes there'll be a cash drawer, sometimes there won't be. The game uses the Left 4 Dead 2 and Left 4 Dead 1 AI director, and as a result it randomizes certain things on the level. It randomizes certain events, it randomizes item placement, and it actually makes the actions of the police and what gets sent out after you or at you pretty random too. Depending on how you're doing the heist is going to determine how the game throws stuff at you most of the time. So these guys out here having to shoot out with the cops. I got about 25 seconds on both of these drills, I think, collectively. And once that's done, I'm going to get out of here and start giving them a hand on some of those other stores if they haven't already finished robbing everything. 12 seconds. I got to keep my eye on the back alley. This guy isn't tied up. Let me go ahead and tie him up. Let's see. That is open. And let me take that. Come on. And take that. And somebody just shot me. I'm making a run for it over here. Someone just robbed the ATM. Good. Alright. Had to rush that guy real quick. somebody's trying to open the big, as he called it, the big ass safe. Which, okay, that door. This door you can lock pick, blow up, or if you got the carbon bladed buzzsaw, just cut right through that door. And there's some safes and certain places, other things like safety deposit boxes, you can do that in also. I don't know where the big ass safe is at. Most times it's actually inside that Chinese place. But apparently, oh shit. Shit just got real.
No moving, understand?
Really, dude? How'd you survive that? Don't think so, pal. Okay. These guys are not playing around. They just keep coming. Alright. Let me get my revolver out. These guys. It's just a bunch of ammo pickups in the alleyway. These guys just some ammo. I don't need that ammo. I'm not gonna waste that ammo crate. Holy shit. This is getting pretty bad. I really don't know why we're still here shooting out with these guys. 'Cause I think we've got all the money. Nice mask. Very nice mask. We're gonna get the hell up out of here. Alright, and you can see I had the best accuracy and the highest body count. So we got your experience, the bonus. But because we didn't stealth that level, quietly and not get the cops involved, and we got in a big shootout with the police officers, now we have to run. Basically, we have to now we have to basically play an escape level. So I'm gonna change up my weapons a little bit because I need an assault rifle of some kind, and get my secondary as a small shotgun. We gotta make a run for it. Dead serious. We got to get out of here. We gotta stay alive until the escape vehicle arrives, and everybody needs to stay together. So this does not look like a good place for us to be at. It looks like we're closed in, and they can shoot us from at least 3. They can shoot us from all sides in here. Whose idea was it for us to come in here? Was it your idea? This is, I don't know about this, but they're coming. And we got 3 minutes to wait before we get any escape, chance of an escape. So they send those 10 FBI guys in after us. This could be potentially bad. I see police officers coming from this side. The only thing we got that can save us is the fact that we're surrounded by cars, and we can take cover behind the cars. Hiding. Looks like more cops are coming through the airplane. Let's see. Nope. Can't really shoot them down. That's kind of crappy, but anyway. I see you. I think I took a couple of them down. I don't know. I want to go ahead and put this doctor's bag down.
Medical bag, troop.
Back here. This gun that I've got is very powerful. There's a taser.
Taser eliminated.
And these guys will shock the living daylights out of you with their taser weapon. Okay, we got 1 minute left. We're doing very, very well, I think. Oh crap, I'm getting shot up. What the hell? How the hell did he get back there? Okay, they have a SWAT van parked back there. I thought they were on that. This game has a tendency to pull some teleporting bullshit. Man, even though I'm at half health, nobody else is using the pack, so I'm gonna go ahead and get myself at full health. Looks like the rescue vehicle, escape vehicle, should be here soon. Here we go. And there's no cops assaulting right now, so this is perfect. Alright, and that was a heist with an escape. Now, because we successfully did the escape, we'll get all the money from the heist that we just did, and we will get all the experience points from the heist we just did. Had we failed this escape, the heist would have been a bust. So, as you saw, that was not the smoothest heist, but they don't always go smooth. A lot of times you'll waste time trying to stealth and you'll still end up having to shoot out. This is the card drop system, and what this does is you pick 3 cards, and whichever card you get, you'll either get a money bonus, item for your mask to craft your own mask, or you'll get a mod for weapons in your inventory, or weapons that you don't actually even have sometimes. So anyway, that was a level of Payday the Heist. So I have to say, I think this game is pretty fun. I think it's well worth the $29.99 on Steam or the $34.99 on consoles. Now the game does have some issues, you know, and I'm not going to be very negative about some of the issues. What I'm going to say is that sometimes when a game is released, there are things that you expect, there are things that are promised sometimes, and sometimes they don't make it into the game. Unfortunately, uh, unfortunately, that's just the nature of game development and publishing right now, I guess. But to the credit of Overkill, the developers of this game, they have been very involved with their community. They have patched this game 11 times since the game came out about 3.5 weeks ago. To me, that's an amazing show of dedication to their fan base, because the fans have been kind of rabid, and they've been complaining a lot, and they've been, you know, just going off on the forums and just wilding out, and so I definitely have to say, it's a credit to these guys that they that they're listening to their fan base, that they're actually saying, hey, we understand you guys are not satisfied with some of the things that we chose to do, or the fact that we put the game out in the state it was. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to patch the game diligently. We're going to listen to you. We're going to give you guys some of the things that you ask for, and we're going to be very community involved. And that's a plus, because you can't ask for too much more out of a developer nowadays. Not many developers are going to patch a game up 3 times in a month. Sometimes you may not see 3 patches in the course of a half of a year from most developers. So, this is to their credit. Now, the console versions obviously is a different story. The console versions have not seen a lot of patching. And the reason for that is mainly probably because companies like Microsoft do charge you, or they do charge these guys quite a bit of money to patch the game. They charge them, I think, like $10,000 or something. So what they're probably doing is they're probably sitting around. Well, not sitting around, but what they're probably doing is they're gonna patch this game. Probably one good size patch. Once they've patched up the PC version quite a bit, they're gonna probably patch the console version and just knock out all the things they've already knocked out on the PC version, and whatever they've added to the PC version, they're gonna go ahead and put that on the console version also. So, don't lose hope. These guys are not, they're not going to sit back and just say, hey, let's not look out for the console crowd either. You guys bought the game too, so they're gonna give you guys the same support that I believe they've given the console version. I mean the PC version. So, some of the problems with the game aside, like, there are some issues I feel with some of the hitboxes, or some of the characters that I think don't even have hitboxes, like the 10 FBI characters. They seem to require you to shoot them in the head, and if you don't, you're really just wasting the ammo. They have body armor on, but they don't have body armor on their arms and legs completely. Even still, they will not take damage on those body parts. They won't even flinch. So that's something a lot of people have been complaining about. It hasn't been really addressed yet. May not ever be addressed. It's a small thing though, to go for headshots. I mean, you saw what I've been doing. I was doing the game. I was going for headshots on every shot if I could. So, just little small things. It's not a perfect game, but it is a very unique game. You're not going to find too many other games out there like Payday the Heist. So, I guess what I'm saying is, if you like co-op games, if you like unique game that requires you to cooperate and coordinate with other people in a game, or your friends, or whoever you want to play with, over the mic, over the chat window, whatever, and try to stealth these heists, or you want to go in hot and, you know, try to do a smash and grab, Payday the Heist is probably going to be the game for you. It's probably going to be something you're going to enjoy playing. Now, even though it does have some issues, and it is not a perfect game, it is still a unique game. It is still a good game. At the point that they have patched it to now, if I had to give it a score, I would give it an 8.0 out of 10. That's an 8 out of 10 that I would give this game right now as it stands. And you know, you're not gonna, like I said, you're not gonna find anything else like this anywhere other than Payday 1. So take a look at it, give it a run, enjoy it. This is the Elite X1. This is the Pop Culture Shotcast. I will catch you guys next time.
Gamer lifestyle, so games is what I'm playing. Game on that 6-4, so you know I stay gaming.